Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We have a new kind of hot fix. So yeah, fixed some bugs. Yeah. I don't think it should break the campaign, so let's just try and continue. Convoy here. Let's do that one and then see what happens next turn. 2 of my destroyers versus 2 German destroyers. Should be fine. Are my transports armed? They are not. None of them are. Gonna split you guys up southeast. South. It's just my transports crashing into one another. So yeah, they should be near. Game speed dropped down to ×5. Here they are. Let's go with HE on both of these. And let's try and gun them down. Okay, let's switch to the V-18. Okay, there are enemy torps in the water. Yeah, I should be able to avoid those. Yeah. Especially when they explode. Like that. And turn like that suddenly. Alright. What kind of weather? Not too bad. Kind of bad. -15 for evening, that's... The spotting range of my destroyers is not the greatest, as you can see. Already lost sight of the enemy. There they are. And you have torps ready. I can hear my transports banging into each other. Let's try and get some of my own torps in the water against the V-19. It's kind of hard to get a good torpedo solution on them because they are faster than my destroyers. Oh! Okay. Guess I did get some good hits on the first one. It just takes 1 or 2 good hits from these 5.9-inch guns to really do some serious damage to a destroyer. Yeah, these guys have like no accuracy. Uh-oh. Easy dodge. This guy is just running the V-19. He's now completely out of torps, so that's at least something I don't have to worry about. My torps are in the water. Don't have high hopes that these are gonna hit anything. Come on, Acorn, get some hits. Is he trying to ram me? That was close. Spitting distance. As I said, 1 or 2 good hits is all I need. But actually getting those hits? There we go. And she has an engine down and is flooding. Yeah, you can't run from me now. Now my accuracy is drastically up. So I'm just gonna score more and more hits. And I can even slow down. There we go. She's gonna go down. It's over. Yes. Good show. So my destroyers can definitely take on enemy destroyers and win quite decisively. That's proven. How's the politics looking? I'm getting unfriendly with Austria-Hungary again. And they are the ones with all the battleships. Fleet strength 92. 95 for the Italians. France is still out of the war. My shipyard should be ready in a couple of turns. Alright, December 1901. Let's see what happens. German Empire's head of admiralty leader Wilhelm Büchsel is suddenly replaced by Otto von Bismarck. His recent failures and overall poor management must have been the cause. Otto von Bismarck as admiralty leader. We are winning! German Empire government desperately asked us to sign a peace treaty. Should we accept? I'm gonna fight to the end. Might as well have accepted. This is kind of a pointless encounter. But I don't want to auto-resolve it and get some like weird result where the enemy destroyer sinks all my battleships. Or something like that. Southwest. Let's just try and spot the enemy ship, and all the guns of my fleet should be able to take care of it. Even though I got those Austrian ships that are not amazing. They still got Austrian flags on them. Someone commented that on the forums. I hadn't noticed it before. West now, okay. Is the enemy just running? I mean, it makes sense. Draw, yeah. Not gonna spend too much time looking for one destroyer. This is better. 5 DDs versus 1 light cruiser. Let's take her down. Southeast, yeah, that's this direction. Now they can't run because my destroyers are faster than the enemy light cruisers. Northeast. Okay. There we are. Contact. Three-kilometer torps? Really now? Is this a new light cruiser class that I have not encountered before? Seems my guns are taking care of it, yeah. You don't have a lot of armor, do you? Nope. What kind of guns do you have? 4 inches. So I have bigger guns than the light cruiser. Two torpedo hits, one was a dud. Oh, there we go, flash fires. Yeah, she's done. Didn't even damage any of my ships. Yeah. Colin OP? Nah. That can't be. They still have a heavy cruiser somewhere. And a lot of destroyers. There's the heavy cruiser. Yeah. Let's kill these guys. Northwest. Isn't that one of the Kardashians? Your top speed is 17. It's 18 actually, 17.6, but whatever. And again, this is one of those Austrian ships that I captured. So it's not a particularly good ship. There we go, contact is made. I can't even see them. Because my light cruiser was designed on a very tight budget, and this is just an AI design that I captured. It's actually gonna hit my light cruiser. Yeah, that's really bad. But the engines got fixed, and if I can fix the flooding, the rudder might be back online. Enemy smoke spotted north. Like, what I could do is I could take these Austrian ships and do a refit and try and make them a little bit better. But by the time they're out of refit, I'm pretty sure I will have my dreadnoughts. Wouldn't be much of a point to it. Weather is kind of bad. Let's just get this battleship in close and personal. Heavy cruiser. She's got more guns than my light cruiser. The mains, at least. Okay, you can focus on the light cruiser for now. Get her sunk because she has torpedoes. There we go, good hits on the light cruiser. There, let's see if we can get a torpedo in the water against the heavy cruiser. Nice. Now the battleship can just focus on the heavy cruiser, while my light cruiser finishes off the German light cruiser. And that's a trick I learned from the forum. Sometimes, when you have guns main guns smaller than 9-inch, or 9-inch or smaller on a cruiser, and you have secondaries, for some reason the main guns just stop firing, or fire inconsistently when your secondaries are firing. But you can kind of fix that by turning off the secondaries. So I had that problem with my heavy cruisers in a previous battle. There we go, torpedo hit on the enemy heavy cruiser. Nice. It is going down. I'm getting decent accuracy with my light cruiser. Let's finish this ship. She's just stopped firing. I don't know why. Oh, maybe she doesn't have vision. Is her spotting range that bad? It could be. It's gonna go down now. Flooding. Yeah. Alright. Some damage to my light cruiser, but that's okay. And we have one more convoy here. Let's see. 92% on my shipyard size. Yeah, let's fight this out. Let's try auto-resolve. Draw. Politics. Germany and Italy are allied. France is neutral. Hungary is neutral. But I think there's going to be a war between Hungary and France in the not too distant future. Let's see what happens in research. Dreadnought hull 2. That's in 2 months. Just in time for my new shipyard. Nice. Anything to research here? That's unknown. Rangefinders. Coincidence rangefinder 2. That's in 17 months. Explosives. Picric acid. That's in 5 months. Engineers party time. Yeah, that's pretty much the stuff that can come in the near future. It's probably Crop 2 that I'm researching. War continues. Yeah, my shipyard is done. Let's increase it again. It's got to be another 2 years for it to be finished. Another couple of task forces up here. Three DD versus 1 torpedo boat. If they ask for peace again, I'm just gonna accept. And then start sending some ships down to the Mediterranean. I've been teasing the Mediterranean escalation for a long time now, but just been delays. Delays and delays. I'm pretty sure I can easily outgun an enemy torpedo boat. It would be nice if, as part of the peace agreement with Germany, if I could get some of their provinces. Okay, let's split the detachment to make torpedo dodging easier. If I even need to. And also let's load HE. Oh, she sank. Alright. That was quick. And then this task force here. Let's see my dreadnoughts. 6 months. And 2 months for another bunch of heavy cruisers, 4 months for another bunch of destroyers. Heavy cruiser, diadem class versus a light cruiser. The Germans don't even have any heavy cruisers left. East. And you better reduce speed down to 19 as well. The auto avoidance thing is generally not a big problem unless you are fighting in a huge fleet. And then you get issues when your ships think there's no room to maneuver. And like one of your ships refuses to turn because there's a friendly ship like next to her. Well, not right next to her, but kind of close. And then the other ship close to her also refuses to turn because the first ship is too close. So they just keep sailing straight, and then they start eating torpedoes. There we go. Contact has been made. Are these torpedoes gonna hit? Yeah. Nice. See, here? They kind of like refused to turn. Even though there was plenty of room for both of them to turn. There we go. Light cruiser is down. Let's go spot the torpedo boat, which is probably in the smoke cloud. There she is. She's already taken engine damage. Uh-oh, come on, Wessex. Dodge. Ah, dead torpedo. Nice. And she sinks. Nice. Alright. Dreadnoughts. New Dreadnought hull is coming. See, these ships are all ready to go. Let's move them down. It's gonna take 2 turns for them to arrive, but that's okay. Portsmouth. You guys are also going down. Plymouth. Because the Germans just refuse to surrender. Anything here? Liverpool. St. George class. You can go down here. Have a huge, huge fleet in the Mediterranean. That will be nice. Sunderland? Monarch. It's one of the useless Austrian ships. Right, next turn, and then let's design a boat. We are winning. Okay, clash. Okay, I don't get to design a boat because it seems my fleets did not arrive at the same time, so now I'm badly outnumbered. I should have massed them out in the Atlantic first. It would probably been a better idea. So now I'm just gonna do the old runaway tactic. Because I don't fancy being this outnumbered. Northeast. See, this destroyer is alone. And the rest of you just retreat. Okay, so the enemy has been fighting because I got one of those notices up here. See if I can get some torps off. And just distract them a bit. Oof. And that distraction kind of ended very soon. Now let's get that end battle button. These are all the St. George class heavy cruisers. That's the ones that are actually kind of good. Like, how close are they following me? I can hear them crashing into each other. There we go. End battle. Okay, let's have them all meet up here. There's my big fleet. And we got another 3. Yeah, these are also St. George class heavy cruisers. More St. George class heavy cruisers. Like you saw what kind of fleet strength the Italians had. So that's definitely something that, like, I need something real to counter. British Empire versus German Empire, but didn't we just sign a peace treaty? Imperios and Royal Arthur. You guys down here. Fleet, my long-awaited dreadnoughts, 5 months away. Oh yeah, these were my new warrior and Spartiate, Sunderland and Hull. Yeah, fuck it. Let's move these guys down here also. Sunderland. But only the heavy cruiser. Nah, not gonna pick that one. Now then, let's design a hang on. Let's untag that one. See what's the first I can get. That's coincidence rangefinder 2. Now I'm gonna stick with stereoscopic anyway for this design, but like for the future, depending on how long this campaign lasts, for the future I want some new cruisers with the new coincidence rangefinder. New design. Let's get my pen and paper. Dreadnought 2. Auto design. Supposedly, in the latest hotfix patch, the auto design thing has been made faster. Still seems kind of slow. Look at these absolute clown boats the AI is trying to design. I don't really care about that, I just care about the price. Let's see, what's my previous dreadnought budget? I think that was 13.9. Okay, so first roll is 18.7. Second roll, I'm rolling 5 times, averaging the cost together, and then subtracting 20% of that, and that's my budget. 20. $16.3. I need some good high rolls to actually get a good budget. For my previous dreadnought design, I got one low roll of like 13 million that completely screwed me over, and this is even worse, 11.8. I am allowing myself to go by my previous budget of 14 million if I end up with less than that. 17 point, let's call it 17.3. Alright, calculator time. 18.7 plus 20 plus 16.3 plus 11.8, let's call it 12, because that was a BS roll, and 17.3. That's 84.3 multiplied by 0.8. No, wait. Damn it. I was gonna divide by 5 first. 13.4. 13.48, so 13.5. Let's stick with 14 million, which was my previous budget. That one low roll screwed me over. See, this is my bulwark class, my existing dreadnought. I did go a little bit over budget at 14.6. But now this is a dreadnought 2. Let's see here. Coal-fired. Let's go with the towers and such first. Okay, that's the big tower. Funnel. It's the smallest available funnel. Engine efficiency is bad. Okay, I can make do with induced boilers rather than forced. Let's say 21 knot top speed. That's not great. Range can go down. Quarters do not affect cost, I have found. Not a huge jump in cost, but let's see, Krupp 1. Harvey is much cheaper than Krupp 1. But the difference is plus 50% and plus 75% armor strength. And Krupp 1 does reduce armor weight. Let's get all the good stuff first, and then, okay. Stereoscopic 1. Now we need to shave off some costs, because it's already over budget and I don't even have guns on it yet. Let's reduce the beam by 5%. Let's reduce the draft by lots. Let's reduce the size. Displacement of my previous dreadnought is 14.8 with a weight limit of 15.6. Now I'm at 14.8 with a weight limit of 20.3. I can but I now have some budget to play with. Let's turn it all the way down. Alright, main guns. If there's even a point, see, this is my previous design, 12.9 inches. Main guns, 6 of them. Four-weight offset. So bad, so bad. Put that there. I cannot put that there. I cannot put that up there. I could add side guns in these little slots here. But the problem with that is then I would never be in a situation where I could fire all my guns. And that would basically mean I would have some guns that are just not usable. Let's see, how much four-weight offset will I get if I plonk down a barbette there? It will have to be further forwards. There, you have firing angle, yes. Four-weight offset, 48%. Can I move this even further back? Yes, I can. Come on now. I'm not trying to place one down. There we go. Like, this is the layout I would like to go with. Funnel, can I... Can I place the funnel down here somewhere? If I move that further back. Add the funnel there. That solved my forward offset, but it made my pitch worse. And it made my citadel very, very long. Let's try the smaller main tower. It's not that much smaller even. Put that back up there. Tuck that in. Alright, 4-weight offset, kind of bad, but alright. I've got 13-inch guns though, so that's something. Standard ratio. Increased HE for my secondary guns, if I get some. Yes, HE damage. Yes, penetration. Yes, heavy shells. Yes, increased shells. Yes, almost died. TNT1. That adds to the cost. That adds to the cost. That makes my turrets kind of slow, but alright. Can I make them 13-9s? I can. Basically 14-inch guns. Can I make them long? I can. That put me over budget. That put me over the budget. Let's see. What can I do to reduce my budget? Steam steering? Like, this is actually really useful. Basic steam engine? It doesn't subtract that much from my cost. Anti-torp. Yeah, no anti-torp. It's 14.8. $14.5. Let's see here. Reload time 110 seconds. If I put them down to 13.5. That's a little bit better, and it made me closer to my budget. So let's go with 13.5. It's hard to design things on a budget. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just save the design. And then I'm gonna reroll 5 times and just see if I can get a better budget. And if I do, I'm just gonna go with that budget and see what I can do to improve my Bellerophon design. Because now it feels like very, very restrictive. Come on, casino bot. Give me some juicy 20+ million expensive dreadnoughts. Like this, 20.5. A couple more of those, and no like 11 million clown boats. 17.2. 17.255, that's we round that up to 17.3. Let's be generous. I call this the power of money doctrine. Like, even though I am kind of role-playing as Colin and therefore have to make my ships 20% cheaper, well, I am also kind of role-playing as Colin, so just getting magically a better budget out of thin air, that's in character. 17.7. I think it's very much in character. 18.2. So far I'm rolling a bit better. Come on, give me 22 million. Come on, casino bot. Make it expensive. $23.4. 23.5. Thank you, RNGesus. Thank you. Now we have money to play with. Now we're gonna go spend some money. How much? How much do we get? 20.5 plus 17.3 plus 17.7 plus 18.2 plus 23.5. Now let's divide by 5. Okay. Let's multiply by 0.8. Okay, 15.5. So when all is said and done, when you take that 20% reduction, it's still a very restrictive budget, but it's 1.5 million more than I had. Let's see, where's the copy? And then we just delete the Bellerophon. Okay, now. Now I can increase the size a little bit. Just so I get to the point where the hull just magically grows. There we go. Forward offset is even worse now. But I can do kind of what I did on the bulwark design and have my super firing turret on the rear deck instead of up front. Come on now. There we go. Now it's much more balanced. And I still have some budget left for secondaries. See, these cost, oof, that's expensive. It put me over the budget. That's also over budget. What kind of secondaries do my bulwark class? They've got 4-inch guns. Secondaries 5-inch. There we go. Can I even add some casemates? Why are you badly placed now? Because of those? Okay. They don't fit there. And I got a bit of a 4-weight offset again. But I can reduce that by just slightly moving this A turret. Alright. We're at 15.7. That's slightly over budget, but not that much. Let's round it up to 16. Because I'm feeling generous towards myself. There we go. Plus 20% barrel length on the 5-inch guns. And the 3-inchers are just for defense against like torpedo boats and such. Alright. That's I would not call that cheating. Let's see, we can play with the armor here. Main deck. 2 inches. I don't feel deck armor is that important. See? Already back under budget. Don't feel deck armor is that important. before you get into the later years where you have more plunging fire at like a really long range. First inner deck. Let's go 1 inch on that. Let's go 1 inch on the superstructure so I don't take that much AT damage. Conning tower, you can reduce that down to 14. Main belts, can I go 13? Yes. 4 belts. Can I go more than 13 on the main deck? Yes, 14. That's good. Turret armor. Let's go 15. That fixed my 4-weight offset as well. Can I now go back up to double bottom? That's a big price increase. Can I go to Citadel 2? If I reduce the barrel length of my secondary guns, let's see. Those guns have a really bad field of fire to begin with. Actually, most of these 3-inch guns are kind of useless where they are mounted. I can keep those. 16 million. That's rounded up for 15 and a half. Alright. Let's see. Citadel Armor. First inner belt. 3 inches? Yeah. Barbette. Does it add anything to cost? Yeah, big time. So just go with no barbette. It's kind of risky. Illustrious. That's a smashing name for a battleship. Yeah, a little bit more expensive than my previous class. That has not even entered service, but it's the same 21 knot speed. Wait. No, that's my previous class. That Bellerophon. Is that... Didn't I delete that design? Oh, yeah, no. This was the one before I increased my budget. So let's just delete that now. Alright, there we go. I was confusing myself. I was confusing myself yet again. Get the Bellerophon is still there. Okay, Bulwark class. That's the class that is soon to enter service. 21 knot top speed. At a budget of 14.6. At a budget of 16. We got the new Illustrious class. Let's order 10 of those, because we don't know what we're gonna be up against. in 16 months, if the campaign is even still going at that time. Alright, that's the end of this episode. We're gonna see what happens in the Mediterranean probably next episode. Got a feeling the Germans will actually surrender soon. Well, technically they did, but the war is still going. I don't think the I don't think like the change in politics takes place until like the next turn after. But we just have to wait and see about that. Goodbye and take care.